Okay. Hello, good evening. Okay, today's class is going to be really direct. I actually forgot that I had programmed. I had already planned in my mind that I was going to do this on Monday. I guess the feeling or the thoughts of let me just get this over with, or have something that is undone. I think that's the reason why I still went ahead to say, okay, let me get it done today. I did not even know that I spoke with my friend and we agreed that we do it on Monday, but see me now doing it today. And this is already 4 o'clock. I'm supposed to be doing something else, but I beg my mom that I'll be very fast. I'll just do 1 hour 30 minutes, and I we get this over and done with. So I'm hoping that you can join in, right? Or rather, when you join in, soccer.
It's a black bag and also
About where's grandma's black bag? Go and give it to her. Alright, so I'll get this over and done with, right? If you get to see this live stream at a later time, you're welcome. If you get to join in from the group, please when you come in, drop a comment so that I know that you are from the group. And you can just type group so I know that you are from the group. Right? And if you just live stream for the very first time, you're coming across my page for the very first time, you can also just type in hello, hi, live stream, something, so I know that you are from the live stream. All right, for the past I won't say it's 3 days because we had the class, the first one on Monday, we had another one on Thursday, and today we're having the last one. We actually attempted having the very first class yesterday, but it didn't work. My network got messy at some point. I needed to leave the space I was to move to some other space, and then I had to end the live stream. It just did not work. So I thought to reschedule for today, right? Sorry. All right, so I have to move it on to today. I actually really intended to get it done on Monday. Sincerely, I spoke with my friend last night and I did not remember that I already said I was going to do it on Monday. I'll have a better time to plan for it. But anyway, I'm here now, so let me just get it done. Let me just get it over and out, right? So when you come in, please leave a comment. Tell me if you're coming from the group, or you joined because you saw a live stream notification. Anyone that it is, just go ahead and tell me in the comment section. I would like to know who is here with me, right? Let me know in the comment section. I want to know who is here currently. Leave a comment. Tell me you're from the group, or you can tell me you're from the live stream, like you joined because you saw the notification on your timeline, or tell me you're coming from the group so I know who is here and I can proceed. I'm just going to give us like 1 minute extra to get that done. So today's live stream, I told myself, whether we are a lot that get to join or not, I'll go on with the live stream because I know that we can. Okay, I teach. Okay, I teach. You are the only one here, right? So you asked me earlier if I will still do it. Let me just go on and just get it done. It's obvious my mind is not at rest because if you already agreed and see me still putting it in the group that we're having live stream, I did not even remember that I've said we'll do it on Monday. So now that I'm here, whether they join or they don't, I'll just get it done, and I can come back and edit it. Right, I can come back and trim this beginning part, but any other person that gets to join in later can always have access to the live stream. So good afternoon. Hi. um AI life hacks. Good evening. Oh, I think this is a Mike Sonny, right? Good evening to you. Welcome to today's section. You're so welcome. All right, so I was trying to explain that I had actually programmed my mind. I'll do it on Monday, but maybe because my mind is not at rest, my brain already just went on to say, okay, I'm doing it today by 4 o'clock. It's just few minutes ago before I stopped. I was like, wait, but I already said with my friend I was doing it on Monday. Why am I not having the live stream now? But anyway, I'm here now. So either we get to join or not, I'll go on with it. And I'm trusting that people who cannot join, maybe because it's not convenient with their schedule, right? They can always have the replay, to watch, right? I'm trusting they can always come back and watch the replay. So for now, you are welcome. Yes, do leave your comments, right? I know I teach is she's the friend, my best friend, right? So I know her already. Life hack, I know this is Mike Sonny. So any other person on the group, leave a comment so that I know that people from the group are also here, not just people from my channel, right? Go ahead and leave a comment. Let me know that we are here and I can, continue. I can proceed. This is already 6 minutes into the live stream. When I get to finally put this out, I'll ensure to trim off this beginning part so that people who get to watch later will have just the information they need to move on. All right. So, good afternoon, everyone. For the past few days, we have been on the YouTube beginner series, where I'm trying to share and trying to see how I can guide people who want to begin their own YouTube channel. See how I can guide them to start up, have the right information needed to make progress with their channel. And yes, today we're going to be having the last lap. Some persons have been really, really active, and I'm really grateful that they are active. Some people have taken actions, some have given me feedback. So I think someone like Amaka, she just opened the channel. That was yesterday. She gave me feedback and did her setup and everything, and I was really super proud of her because for someone who just come on YouTube to just join a class and then she's able to do things by herself, that was really encouraging, right? So thank you everyone who has taken this seriously. People who come back to watch the live stream, thank you. Those who join the live stream while it is on, they ask questions and engage, thank you very much. All right, so very first day we talked about what YouTube is, right? What YouTube is, and we also talked about the different niches, right? And how to pick your niche, what to consider before picking your niche. Then we also went on to talk about the different contents, right? Are you doing a face content or a faceless content? I remember we also talk about monetization, how to get how to make money from YouTube even without the YPP program. And then for the second day we went on to discuss about for the second day we did some practical channel setup, right? Those who are yet to set up their own channel, they went on to do the setup, right? I sent some links and some people went on to do their own setup. Then we talked about what again we handled that day, but that day was basically for channel setup, which we have successfully done. So today's going to be focusing on um YouTube as an asset, right? How do you make YouTube your asset? How do you make YouTube give you the result that you really want to get? What do you need to do going forward? More like your action plan. Okay, on the second day, we also handled content planning, right? Hi, Ants. Good evening to you. Welcome to the live stream. I'm fine. All right. So we talked about content planning, how to make your content. I know I shared about how to keep your phone, clean your camera, and all of those instructions, right? So today we're going to be focusing on what to do going forward, right? What to do going forward. How do you get your content out? How do you get raw? Okay, this can work. Okay, sorry, just give me a moment. Give me a moment. Let me sort something else. So I don't need to get it. Alright. This is it. Okay. All right, so today's section we're going to be handling monetization, your next step going forward. If you're already on YouTube, what you need to continue doing as we continue, right? So yes, that was already sharing, right? So let me just go over it again. I said how to get views. I talked about 5 different ways that I know that you can get subscribers as a beginner, right? I think that's like one of our concerns most of the times. How do I get subscribers? So I'll share that again. How you can get the very first, at least the very first 20, the very first 50, the very first 100 subscribers. And I talked about the very first one I mentioned. I said you can if your content is search based, right? If you put out content that is search based, what do I mean by search based? That people can easily search for, then you are certain that when they watch your content, chances are they can subscribe to your channel, right? When people search for things in your niche that has to do with how to make fish pie, how to make new clothes, how to make this, how to anything that has how to in it, chances are when people get to watch the content, if it is valuable enough, right, they will get to join your channel using your long form content. Yes, this very channel where we're watching me from, I think that I got my very first 100 subscribers just through long form content. I had already told myself that I was not going to post any short form content on this particular channel. So for the very first 2-3 months, I only posted long form content. You can go and check. I began posting short form content sometime, I think, after 2 months of posting long form content. I started posting short form content because at this point I needed subscribers. I needed my subscriber account to really grow. So I started posting short form content, and then I also knew that I could use the short form content to link it to my long form content. Right, I could link my long form content to my short form content. So that was the reason why I now started posting short form content. If not, when I first started, I wasn't doing anything about shorts. All the subscribers I got were from the long form. Yes, so it's very possible for you to get subscribers from the long form content. But how do you go about it? You need to put out um content that answers people's question. When they come on YouTube and they are typing how to, can your video pop up on their screen, that they can watch it and then get the solution that they're looking for, right? Create um videos based on what people are looking for, right? Are people searching for the topics? Are they making inquiries about that thing that you want to talk about? If yes, then go ahead and create your content based on search based related question in your niche. It doesn't matter if you're doing faceless or faced, if you're doing folk tales, just go ahead and do something that when people come on YouTube, they can search for it, right? Then the next thing I'll talk about, the next way that you can easily get your very first subscribers is through short form content. I already mentioned it earlier now that I actually start getting subscribers from my short form content, but I have more. I have more subscribers come from my long form and my live stream, right? So you can go ahead and put out short form content in order for you to get subscribers. Do you get? I have also mentioned in the very first class and in the second one that short form content will always give you subscribers, but it doesn't give you watch hours. And that's the reason why I don't advise that you spend so much time putting out short form content, because it will give you subscribers, it will give you views, but it will not equate to long watch hours, unless your agenda is to actually use short form to get monetized. And for you to actually do that, it simply means that the short form content has to get to at least 10 million views before it will pass the mark for you to get monetized with it, right? So that getting 10 million views in 90 days it's not like it's not possible. It's possible. It will take you some, I don't know, that video really need to go viral for you to be able to get 10 million views in 90 days. It's very possible anyways, but I'm sure that you don't want to go through that stress. So it's better you build your channel with long form content and build it over time, right? That's more sustainable. People can always come to your channel, and then they find something of value on your channel. Now the next one I talked about was through live stream. If you already have at least 50 subscribers, it simply means that you can go live, right? When you go live the very first time, you might not get so much people joining in. You might not have as much views as you want from the very first one, second one. But when you continue, you need to remain consistent with it. With time, you realize that when you come live, you have better what's it called, responses on your live stream. Do you get? Now the next one I also mentioned was from family and friends, right? Family and friends, which is WhatsApp. you can go ahead and share your link on WhatsApp and get people to join your channel from your WhatsApp. But this one is not so recommendable. It's not advisable. Reason being that this family and friends, they might not be interested in the content you're putting out. They might have little or no interest in the content. They just go ahead and subscribe to your channel because they want to support you. They want to show you that okay, we also love you and all of that. But interest might be zero. So when you subscribe to your channel and then you put out your long form content, they might not even watch your content at all. That is the truth, right? And if you don't watch, you cannot come and hold them by the neck and say you must watch my content. Why do you subscribe? There's no need for that drama. So even though it's an easy way to get subscribers, it is not also recommendable. You can use them, like family and friends, to get at least the very first 50 so that you can begin to go live, right? But once that is done, I will advise that you just stop sharing your link to everybody and anybody. Anybody should come and just stop sharing your link out so easily. Let it be the people who come to your channel. They come to your channel because of what they know that they can gain from your channel, right? Be it entertainment, education, anything. They know that they can gain value from that content they're putting out. Then the fifth one I said was other social media platforms like Twitter, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram. Right. As a matter of fact, I will even prefer to post my channel's link on Facebook and the rest and Twitter rather than post it on my contacts or to WhatsApp. And this is because when I post a particular video, for instance, I'm posting a particular video that talks about how to make fashion earrings, for instance. I post that on my channel. Oh, sorry, on my TikTok account. I know that the people who are going to like that video or watch that video are people who are interested in that video, right? So when I drop the link there and then they click on the link to come to my channel, it simply means that they are actually interested in the content, right? It's not because of they want to support my ministry or they want to just give me views. It's because they are interested in the content that they first saw on TikTok or on Facebook, and that is why they have clicked on the channel's link to bring them to my main channel. Do you get? So I prefer that one, but I don't prefer it to contact and WhatsApp, right? So the very five that I have mentioned, let me go through it again. I said the very first one is post search based content. That's when people come to search on YouTube, your video can easily pop up, right? The next one I also mentioned is that you should post shorts, right? You can post shorts to get your subscribers, but just try to ensure that you don't overdo it. Don't build your channel based on short form content alone. Let that be a blend and a balance. Then the third one I talked about is true live stream, right? True live stream. Go ahead and live stream as often as you can in order to get subscribers. The fourth one here is family and friends, WhatsApp contacts, right? And then the last one here is going to be other social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, and the likes of them. Do we get the point? All right, that's like the best way and the easiest way to get your subscribers fast, right? Now, something else I will need you to avoid doing or reduce it is don't be so conscious about getting subscribers that you forget to check your watch time hours. You can have a million subscribers, you can have hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and yet your watch hour is not moving. I have somebody who recently reached out to me, and he was like, I have so many subscribers, I have about 14 point something k subscribers, but my watch hours is still 100. And I'm like, okay, what happened? And it's really possible. It's sometimes you're wondering how does that work, but it's really possible that you can have 14,000 subscribers and you have only 100 or 1,000 watch hours. So don't be so focused on getting subscribers that you now not pay attention to what we give you hours, right? And this is the reason why I said the short form content, try to blend it. You're posting your short form content, let it lead to your long form content. You can post a little clip from the long form content as a short, right? And then connect the long form content to that video. Drop it in the related videos, or drop it as a link in the description. That way it's going to it's going to take people from that short to the main video itself. So with that being said, in as much as we need subscribers, But I think the quality of your channel is going to be based more on the amount of watch hours you get, not just the subscribers that you get from the videos, right? So the next thing I'll talk about again is virality. We want to go viral. True, to going viral is actually it can really help your channel. Hi Pew, good evening, welcome to the live stream. Good evening to you, welcome to the section. All right, so virality is not about to go viral. In fact, we all want to go viral, we want to have that viral moment, but let the viral video be valuable or viral worthy, right? So that when that video goes viral, it can bring more persons to the channel, right? It can attract more people. Abo, wake up, talk. All right, so you can go ahead and then you sorry, okay, so you don't need to chase virality. What you need to chase at this point is, okay, you don't know when you will go viral, you don't know at what go viral, but it is very possible that anytime, right? um Viral content is unpredictable, can happen at any time. Search content is more reliable. Let it be that when people come on YouTube and they search for content in your niche, they can easily find your own channel, right? They can easily find your own channel. So go for quality over being viral. It is okay to be viral because a long form content that is a long form content that is viral worthy, right? A long form content that is good enough will give you both subscribers, it will give you watch hours, and it will make people to watch your other videos. That's the truth. It's make people to watch your other videos. Okay, so moving forward, there's a reason why consistency, right? Why consistency will always beat virality. Imagine one of the short form contents going viral, a short form content for instance, and then you posted, let's say you posted a 1 minute short form content, and then you have about 20 million views on it. Content, you can imagine how many watch hours you get from it. In fact, as a matter of truth, even for YouTube payments, when your channel is now monetized, they don't even pay you as much as they pay you for your long form content and for your live stream. The pay for the short form content is not the same, right? It's just like the name implies, it's short. It's small. It's small. You can get 20 million views, and then they pay you in cents. They pay you in very tiny money. They pay quite alright. Some people even get more pay, but at the same time it cannot be equated to your long form content and to your live stream content. Do you get? So consistently put out valuable content, right? Let your consistency let it be that when you finally get that one viral moment where your video is now being known, your video is now going viral, let it be that when people come on your channel, when they click on that video and they come on your channel, they'll be able to see other videos that are also very valuable, right? That's where your watch hours can increase. Like, I think I've seen a creator that showed her back end, and then she said she got 3,000 watch hours from one video. Like, it doesn't look like it's possible, it doesn't sound like it's possible, but she showed us her proof. She got 3,000 watch hours from one video. I don't mean 1,000, I don't mean 2,000. She said 3,000, and then she showed us the behind, like her YouTube studio. It's very possible to get that amount, but that video, like I said, has to be valuable enough for people to be engaging on it, right? Okay, so with that being said, steady and consistent posting trains the algorithm, right? If you are deciding to stay on YouTube Monday and Fridays, for instance, you need to be consistent with those days. You post Mondays and Fridays, go ahead and consistent with it, so that the algorithm will pick those days as your posting days, right? The algorithm will pick those as your posting days, and we always push out your content to your audience by the time. Like, if you're saying Mondays and Fridays by 9 a.m., then maintain that time so that the algorithm will be trained to push your content when you post them at those particular time, right? Then 2 to 3 quality videos every week. No random posting. You can do 2 to 3 videos every week. so I don't get burnt out, right? So I don't get burnt out and tired on very easily. You can go ahead and ensure that you do maybe two long form content, one short or two short as the case may be, one live stream or two live stream, different days. If you want to still do them the same day, it's fine. But the reason why I want to recommend that is when you post a video today, you need to give it some time for it to breathe. Give you some time for the video to even for YouTube to even push the content out to people, right? Give the video some time to be alive before you go ahead and do another one. That is the reason why it's always recommended that you allow your video at least 2 days before the next posting time. Do you get? All right. So with that being said, there's some mistakes that that beginners make that you should actually avoid, right? Posting without any strategy. Don't come on YouTube without a strategy. Come here with a plan. Tell yourself in the next 2 to 3 months, this is what I want to achieve. You might not achieve it at that time, but it's best you work with a plan and a strategy so that you don't just come on YouTube and you're doing nothing. Hi Samuel, good evening, you're welcome. Yeah, welcome to the live stream. Good evening to you. All right, welcome. So go ahead and ensure that you don't post randomly. I've already mentioned it. Pick a day, pick a time, and be consistent with those times, right? It might not be same for every week. Yeah, like I said about my own self, I post Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. But there's some weeks that I'm not able to meet up with that. Like this week, I had to have my class and all of that. So I was not able to meet up with Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. So what I did was I posted on Wednesday, right? The very first class I posted on Wednesday, and then my next posting time now will not be on Saturday. I'm supposed to post today, which is Friday, but no, I won't because I'm having a live stream. So I'm going to post the content tomorrow, the main content for this week tomorrow. So meaning that this week I did two contents, and then for next week I'll resume. I'll come back to my normal time, and I'm going to be posting Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday by 6 p.m. Right? I'm training the algorithm to understand these are the times, or this is the time when I drop my posts. Good evening to you. Please double tap on your screen to the. If you're yet to subscribe, please subscribe to the channel. If you're from the group, please drop a comment so I know you're here. I know Samuel is here currently. I don't know if he's still here. I know Mike Sonny was here. I don't know if she's still here. I Teach with Miss B was also here. I don't know if they are still here. If you are still here, please drop a comment so I can so I know that I'm not by myself. I'm not alone. Let's just make this interactive. You can drop your comments, ask any question as I keep going. As I continue talking, I'm going to be responding to us and answering our questions. Yeah, Sammy said I'm here, ma. All right, thanks for joining the live stream. Thank you. Right. So on that thing, another mistakes that small creators like us get to do is switching niches too often, right? Because you can post animated videos. Today you're posting animated videos, tomorrow you're posting motivational videos, next week you're doing comedy, the other week you're not doing church post, the other week that's too scattered. Like pick a niche, pick a side, guy. Like pick a side, pick something and be good at it. At least let it be that you even tried for 6 months, you tried for 3 months, and then it didn't work. Let it be that you've tried for 1 year, then you can tell yourself that this one is not working, it's not my thing, let me go to some other niche. But you can't just try for week one or month one and then you're already concluding that it's not working. How do you know it's not working? How do you know it's not working? If you're not giving the same time to breathe, how then do you know it's not working? So let's avoid changing niches too often. If you're so multi-talented and you want to have different you have different things on your mind to talk about, you can actually have different multiple channels. You can have two channels, right? Something that you can coordinate, not don't go have 5 channels at once. So if you have not experienced YouTube, you don't have any experience on YouTube, don't go and do 3 channels, 4 channels and 5. You might end up struggling, right? You might end up struggling. So there's no need to have multiple channels. Two is enough for a start, right? Two is enough for a start so that you don't get yourself confused. Okay, so with that being said, I've already mentioned stop obsessing over subscribers count. Your subscribers will come. There's going to be a point when that will no longer be a problem for you. You will get subscribers, but pay more attention to getting good watch hours and ensuring that your videos are quality enough for people to binge watch on them. right? So the next thing I'll talk about now is how watch hours really work, right? How watch hours really work. Watch hours simply means the amount of time people spend on YouTube via your channel, right? So let's say I put out a content and that content is 10 minutes long, right? I put out a content now and it's 10 minutes long, and I have 6 people watch the channel for that 10 minutes. How many minutes is it going to give me? That's about 60 minutes, right? That makes 1 hour. That automatically gives me one watch hour, right? So if I have a video that is 15 minutes long or 20 minutes long, and I still have, let me say I have a content that is 20 minutes long, and I have more persons join in again to watch the live stream or watch the video, it simply means more watch hours for me. So the more people get to spend on your channel to watch, the longer the watch time hours for you, right? Then another thing again, like, you need to know is retention. That you have 10 persons watch your long form content. You can come on YouTube and you're saying that you already have 100 views in that video. Go back and check the retention, right? Did they watch for a very long time? Because if they watch for just, if it's a 10 minutes video for instance, and they only watch for 1 minute, it simply means that you have 100 persons who watch for 1 minute. How many does that give us? I think that's just just 1 hour or so. It doesn't go far. It's not so much, right? So you need them to watch that video, that 10 minutes video, for at least 5 minutes, 6 minutes, for the algorithm to consider that video as viral worthy or recommendable, or good enough for the recommendation page, right? So that people come on channel and then you have 200 views, if their retention is not good enough for that video, it might never go viral, it might never get recommended on YouTube, right? So you need to understand how watch hours work. And there's a whole lot. I can't actually dish everything out in this class. It's not possible to give everything out in this class, but I'll do my best to at least tell you as much as I can in this section. All right. For fast watch time hours. So, like I said, the longer the better. Don't go and do a 3 minute video and say it's a long form content. It's People might only watch for 1 minute or even 0 point something seconds. It won't give you what you're looking for. So the longer the better, right? It should not also be too long. Some people get tired when they watch a video for more than 20 minutes, right? Or unless that video is really captivating, like you're really dishing out something, you're so interesting and all of that, they might get tired watching when it gets to 20 minutes. So the video should not be too long, and at the same time it should not be too short, so that you can get the maximum results from that video, right? So the next thing I'll not talk about is playlist. You need to create your playlist. Creating playlist is not depending on, it's not depending on if your channel is faced or faceless, right? It's not depending on any of that. You should create a playlist. It's very important to create a playlist, because when people click on your playlist and then they watch one video, YouTube will show them the next video, like automatically the next video will play. When that one is over, automatically the next one will play. That's for playlist. So it is advisable we have a playlist, because if it comes to my own channel now, if I take it to my analytics, which I can't do at the moment, but if I take it through my analytics, you will see that I have so many views and watch hours that come from my playlist, right? All right. Okay, you don't need millions of views, right? You don't need millions of views to get up to 4,000 watch hours, right? Just have good retention on your videos. And then the next thing is, sorry. All right. Earlier on, my mom misplaced her purse, and amazingly, someone found it for her after she has finished troubling my life and crying. But the purse has been found, and the person is willing to return it. So I don't know. I might end the live stream very soon if I need to go get it. But for now, we are still here. So yeah. Playlist helps to increase your section, right? There are some reasons why some channels. Oh yeah, thank you. To keep the post and all of that. It was so dramatic seeing her cry that I could not help. I was the best somebody has volunteered to bring it back. Alright. So some channels grow faster on YouTube, and these are some of the reasons, right? The very first reason is clear niche, right? Like we've already treated that already. We've already talked about clear niche. And I'm trusting that if you are from that class, by now you already know why you are on YouTube or why you want to be on YouTube. You have a clear niche already. So some factors that can help you to grow fast on YouTube is clear niche. The next one is clear audience. You've answered the question of who am I serving? Who is my video for? Right? Who am I serving? Who is my video for? The next one is make your content of good quality, but it should be simple. You don't need to be too dramatic about your content. Let's be that whatever you sit down to put out something or record your videos, you are clear about who you're speaking with, though you are clear about the solution you are giving, you are clear about the message you are passing. Do you get? You are clear about all of that so that your video is not so complex. It's simple. People can listen to it and understand it. The next thing you need to also pay attention to, I think I can't overemphasize that, is consistency. Pick a day. If you are yet to do that, if you're yet to do that, go ahead and pick a day and pick a time, right? um Pick a day, pick a time when you are going to show up. Now the next thing is there's nothing like luck or favoritism on YouTube. YouTube does not favor anybody. It doesn't. It's not that you say, "Hey, this person have luck." Now that was last year. There was this lady I was following on YouTube, right? Or I'm still following on YouTube. What's that her name again? Oh, Chioma. Monetize with Chioma. That's her name. She has about 2 or 3 channels. So on that particular channel, she teaches about how to grow on YouTube. Now I literally saw Chioma grow. I saw when she was at 50. Right, actually, the way I turned it and grew, so I can't even explain it. Actually, I was at 50 when I joined in, and about 2-3 weeks later, she made a post that went viral. Right, she made a post that went viral, and that post was talking about the dangers of going viral, because on her second channel she has also gone viral on that second channel, and then she didn't like the attention it brought a mixed multitude. Like she had a reason why she said going viral was not as she thought. She was overwhelmed, she felt exhausted, she felt exhausted. She needed to answer to many people at the same time. So she was like, going viral is sweet though, but nah, it's not. It's get as it be. So that video, the second video now on the went viral. That was her second video, and by the fourth week, Chuma was already at 500 subscribers. And in a period of, if I'm not mistaken, 2 or 3 months, Chuma got monetized, right? So when I saw this, I was like, this is it. This is what I want. Let me just, not copy her. Let me look at what she has done and do my own like her own. Maybe I will get lucky, but I got to realize that you don't get lucky on YouTube, right? You don't get lucky on YouTube. There are different things that will make you to put your video. That there are a whole lot of factors that can make your YouTube go viral or not, or get the attention that it needs or not. It's not even depending on about your parents, right? You only need to just play your own role, do your own, like from your own end, do what you can, and leave the rest. Currently, from the latest update to YouTube, is even the viewers that determine how your channel will grow. I've explained this before. If you put out a content now on YouTube, and the very first 10 persons that get to see that content swipe off very fast. YouTube will take the signal as this content is not valuable enough. You might say the richest thing in that video, but if the very first 10 persons that view that thing or click on it, or the impression, hi UV, I know you were online yesterday, good evening, welcome back to the live stream. I'm trying to continue from where I stopped yesterday, or rather have a fresh session about based on yesterday's class, right? So I'm trying to explain that if the very first 10 persons that view your video swipe up easily, chances are YouTube will not recommend that video. They'll see that it is not valuable enough. That's why people are swiping away. So it's not even depending on you now. It's not you just do your own part, right? Do your own part. Put out quality videos, be consistent, play your own role. Let your subscribers, be the ones to see the value you're giving and be able to promote your channel organically, right? Warning, right? If you are in the habit of doing sub for sub, I'm glad to announce to you that you're killing your channel. Yes, I'm glad to announce to you that you're actually killing your channel. Let me tell you a story about my own self. That was on Instagram. That was 2020, 2021, during the COVID period, right? I was very active on Instagram, or rather, I chose to be very active on Instagram, seeing that I could sell from there. Currently, I have lots of customers from Instagram.
The man don't call me.
Okay, sorry, my mom is going out by herself to meet with him. I'm glad she's understanding. She allowed me to do my video. Okay, hi mom. She has gone. She's going to meet with the person that found her post for her. All right, so don't do sub for sub. If you come on my comments or under my comment, I are doing small creators. Let's gather here. I will not gather anyway because I now understand how it works. I can subscribe to your channel. In fact, you subscribe to my own channel, and then if I'm doing sub for sub, I've seen people that will subscribe now, and then the next minute they are gone. They will go and unsubscribe rather. They will go back and unsubscribe from the channel. I wonder what they're doing. I don't know why they do that, but sub for sub is not advisable at all. Try to avoid it. Try as much as you can to avoid sub for sub. And you know the amazing part, YouTube know when you're doing sub for sub. YouTube knows when you're just, I don't know how. I don't know how the system works. I don't work with YouTube, but they know when a particular subscription is sub for sub, and that's the reason why you can have, let's say, you can have 10 subscribers in the morning. You come back and check in the evening, and you're seeing, let's say, 3 subscribers. What happens to the remaining 7? Sometimes you might even be thinking that they went, like, they unsubscribe. It's not, they didn't do it. It's YouTube that removed those subscribers because they count their behavior as abnormal, right? There's something they call abnormal behavior. They are maybe when you abnormal behavior includes you subscribe and you never watch any video. That can be counted as an abnormal behavior. Another abnormal behavior can be the fact that you for instance, as when you come on YouTube and you see somebody's page, chances are you watch that person's video for a while, and then maybe you might even stay to the end, and then before that one ends again, you're already eager to see another video. But these people who do so for so, they will never watch a video, right? They won't click on it, they won't watch. Then if they might even click on anyone before consider all that as abnormal behaviors, right? So don't do so for so. If you have been practicing it, try to what's it called, subtract yourself, minus yourself from that kind of behavior, right? Avoid sub for sub. It will grow, to slow down your channel's growth. You don't need it. Grow organically. Grow. Let it be people that are following you for you. It's better that way. It's healthier that way. Now, on that thing again about sub for sub that I was going to mention is If for instance you have someone who says, okay, small creators, let's gather here, and the person intentionally, watch your video, right? You know that the person has viewed your video, person has subscribed, spend some time on your channel, see, like scroll through it, and then you also return the favor. This one is not so for so nice. It means that, okay, you went to the person's channel and you are maybe interested in the person's content, you engaged on it, drop a like, a comment or something. Do you get this way? You're returning a favor that somebody has given to you, not just because you want to gather subscribers. I'm hoping that I made that point clear. Please, if you're still on the live stream, please kindly hit the bottom of your screen to leave a thumbs up for me. Leave a comment so I know that you're still here. Somewhere drop the laugh. Thank you everyone that is still here. I'm just going, sorry about plenty distractions today. Please bear with me. I'm not in my own house. I'm in my mother's house, and I have to, I have to be a girl in my mother's house. So the next thing I'll talk about again is there are people who are, I think when I first started my channel, my started channel, that was last year. Someone actually told me, when I buy subscribers, that's going to be faster for me to get monetized. And I'm like, I rebuke you in Jesus' name. I said, please, where was that is coming from? Back to send that. Buy subscribers, bow. So that by tomorrow morning, I wake up tomorrow morning and I won't see any subscribers again. Okay, now I remember I was talking about my experience on Instagram. All right, so I did sub for sub on Instagram. Until now, I'm still suffering the effect of sub for sub. I even joined groups. I joined this group that we call podding. We did podding, right? You in the morning we drop our post. Everybody will go and like the post. Might even leave comments. You pay actually. You pay for to be in the group. You can even leave comments, but you do that in about 1 hour. So let's say we have 100 and something persons in the group. You come on the group and you drop like. You just come scrolls like scroll like scroll like scroll like scroll like. Then the next in the evening we drop again. You scroll like just like that. I was even an admin at some point. We'll come back to the channel. We'll click on Instagram and go and check who did not like and subscribe. Do you get? We'll go back. Keep it in the kitchen. She's not in the house. We'll go back and check who did not like and subscribe. We'll give you a fine. You pay and all of that. I didn't know I was doing a lot of harm on my Instagram channel, right? I didn't know that I was doing a lot of harm. By the time I realized myself, I quickly left that podding group, right? I just left the podding group, saved myself the heartache. But currently, I know that I run ads, at least, maybe not often, but from time to time I run ads. I will tell you for free that I have not been able to grow beyond 1,000 subscribers. And I will not claim I don't know why. I know because people that subscribe to that channel, or rather people that followed me on that channel, they are not interested in my business. We just followed each other from so. So even if I'm running ads, maybe until I filter those on serious people that are not even active on my Instagram channel, until I filter them out, maybe my channel will not be able to breathe fine. It's been years actually. It's been years and I'm still suffering from the effect of that thing. So knowing with what I know now, I know about sub for sub, I told myself, eventually, you see this thing, you will never repeat it again. And you are not anybody in your space, never to do it, whether on Instagram or Facebook or WhatsApp, anywhere. Don't do sub for sub. Right? Don't buy followers. Don't buy like this. A time will come, you will no longer be able to count how many subscribers you have. You're no longer going to be paying attention to it. But you need to give yourself some time to grow, right? The next thing I'll talk about is, okay, all life hacks is so stingy, people. Just avoid so for soap. Avoid it, right? Avoid fake views as well. If you engage on all of these things, your monetization can be restricted, it can be denied, it can be rejected. Growth becomes impossible when you get people who are not interested in your contents to now be on your page. You might post a video and they will never watch, right? So you need to avoid all of that. Let's assume they're already engaged, you've already done that already. There are ways that you can still redeem yourself, right? Going forward, avoid sub for sub, avoid fake views, avoid fake engagement and all of that, so that when you when you as you are building afresh, now that you are building afresh, right, you will be able to get the value that you want. All life hacks says we did. Yeah, thank you for staying true. We're still going on, right? So the next thing is shortcuts destroy channels, right? On my Visa Freak, the one that's currently monetized. I was telling my friend recently that I need to re-strategize so that when I post out my long form content, it will begin to get the views that I really need. I know that I did some very amazing things on that channel. Let me share with you. Things like doing restream. Restream is not bad. Restream will give you massive subscribers. Yes, restream will give you massive subscribers. It gave me subscribers. I won't lie about it. It's a kind of live stream, but you're using an external app, right? It will give you subscribers, it will give you views and watch time hours. But with what I know now, I will not recommend you to do restream, right? This is because restream will, as well as we give you subscribers, it will give you ghost subscribers. How do I mean? More of them are from a certain country, and the truth is that particular country, when you get monetization, the YouTube pays you based on your location, right? If your views, or sorry, the location I get to watch your videos. If you have more views from countries like UK, USA, UK, USA, which other countries? Say Poland also. There are some countries that when they view your content, the pay countries like, I don't want to call names, but there's some other countries that when they view, go and research about it. When they view your channel, if that's the one that engage more on your post, when you're being paid, the pay is not going to be as high as people who their viewers are coming from UK and the rest of them. Do you get? So Restream will give you most of those subscribers. Like they will come from that particular low CPM countries where the pay is low. You will get subscribers quite alright, but they are all, I call them ghost subscribers, because they are subscribed to you, but they are not watching your content. Whether short or long o, kí ló ti pé o. So long as it's not in line with what they enjoy, they will not watch. They won't engage, right? So currently, let me be sincere. I'll be as sincere as possible. That channel that is monetized, I'm not trying to see how I can re-strategize to ensure that when I post my long form content, it gets the views that it deserves. Because I know I make quality content. I put out lovely, what's it called, thumbnails. My titles are great, but because the people who are there currently, they don't have interest in that kind of content I'm posting. What they have interest in, is the kind of content that brought them. Because for the live stream, right, from the stream rather, I didn't even use videos that are connected or related to my own niche. I use videos like cooking videos, games, competition, and all of that, right? So it brought that mixed multitude. Now I have to now consciously put in more effort to ensure that the videos get to the right people. So I'm paying more attention to my tags, paying more attention to the title. When people search for this title, right, I'm a craft person, so I know what we go on YouTube to search for. So I'm using those kind of hashtags, using those. I'm doing extra work now, because the what's it called, the multitude I've gone to go and carry for myself is a mixed multitude. I hope you got the point, right? So avoid all those shortcuts. Avoid those shortcuts. Currently on this channel, because of what I now know, I have ensured that anything that concerns the stream, I am not doing here. Anything that concerns a stream, I'm not doing here. If it's not live stream, right? Even if it's just 2 persons like I have currently, I am fine, right? Let it be that the 2 persons that I have, or 3 or 5 that are engaging on the content, they're actually gaining something from the video, not some ghost people that just come in and then they go away and all of that. So avoid shortcuts. Do you get? Now, on that shortcut that I can currently advise is silent restream. Sorry, not restream now. Silent live stream. Silent live stream is even the reason why my channel got monetized, right? If you, I can't explain how that works here. I have some videos already that you can watch, but of course, if you want extra lessons, if you want guide, if you want me to always be your guide, always be the one that you can talk to and ask questions, no problem, we'll discuss after this class, right? So with that being said, let's move on to monetization parts. Before and after AdSense. What is AdSense? AdSense is YouTube, how YouTube gets to pay you, right? It's more like the channel through which they get to pay you. That is what they call AdSense. Now, aside AdSense, there are different ways that you can make money on YouTube. I've already said that before, but let me explain some more about AdSense. AdSense is YouTube partner program. So when you get monetized on YouTube, right, YouTube begins to pay you for the views on your content. They pay you the views for the views they don't pay you for. They pay you based on the people, the age that watch the video, the location that watch the video, the retention, right, and then the click through rate of that video. That is what is going to determine where your money is going to be in cents or it's going to be in actual dollars, right? So that's what AdSense is about. AdSense is the YouTube partner program, right? Most beginners wait for them to have 1K subscribers and 4K watch hours before they begin to understand um, um, AdSense and how it works. It is important that now you're still looking for monetization. You understand how AdSense works so that you don't make any mistake, right? You don't make any mistake and you won't delay your monetization and all of that. It's important you understand what AdSense is, right? Okay, let's go through the fact that for you to be able to get monetized, you need 1,000 watch subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Now, there's a first phase which is 500 subscribers and 3,000 watch hours, right? Once that one unlocks, you can actually apply for the partnership. But you now need to get your 1,000 watch hours and your 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours for you to be able to unlock the AdSense completely, where companies can place ad on your videos and in your shorts. You know how you're watching a video, for instance, you're watching a long form content or you're watching a live stream or something, and suddenly there's ad showing, right? You know how that ad just shows. Those ads that shows for channels that are monetized and have turned their own setting on, they get paid, right? So if you're watching a particular channel, I'll share this thing with you so that when my own time come or when you finally get to see my other channel and you see an ad play, please play to the end, because that's the way YouTube is going to pay me or pay any creator. So you need to understand this. When you get to your own turn as well, you encourage people to watch ad, at least even if they don't get to the end. They watch to an extent before they'll skip ad, right? If you don't skip the ad, they pay your complete money. But if you skip the ad or you don't even watch at all from the beginning, just go ahead and click on skip, you might end up not getting so much from that particular ad, right? So these are some ways that YouTube get to pay you on AdSense. The next thing, AdSense, right? YouTube AdSense is the stream, is not the goal. Getting monetized, unlocking the YouTube AdSense is a stream of income from YouTube, is not the goal. If your goal is just get monetized and that is it, you might end up making slow money. There are other ways to make money on YouTube. Let me talk about some of them. I know I've already mentioned this in the very first class, but let me still mention again. Affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing simply talks about reviewing products and then linking the company that owns that product to your content, right? So they call this one brand deals. There's this friend of mine, Mam Dami, right? She was just telling me about how she gets brand deals. What kind of content does she put? She put out content that has to do with haulage, right? You go to buy something and you're doing that on unbox this package with me, open this package with me kind of video. She goes to, maybe she gets a Chanel bag or a Zara bag. She does the unboxing video. She gets maybe a very lovely earring from St. Tracy and all of that. She used all those to create videos, and then she goes ahead to post them. Now, from those videos, she has been able to get brand deals. Brand deals simply means that the company reached out to you and then they want to work with you for you to be able to market their products for them on your YouTube channel. So you can wear they can. In fact, she was just telling me how they sent her some clothes to use to do her videos. That's a way of advertising their brand, right? So aside getting monetized, you can get brand deals, and anybody can get brand deals. You don't have to be a big channel. You don't have to have 10 million subscribers. Even with your 100 subscribers, you can actually get brand deals. You can actually get affiliate. You can actually do affiliate marketing. Now, affiliate marketing simply also means that you can get somebody's products. The person is selling for maybe $10. You can say in your video or on your station or your channel rather, that this particular product, if you use this you will get also benefit, is $15. Now they buy from you, you go ahead and pay the company the $10 and you're keeping 5. That's affiliate marketing. Do you get? Anybody that buys from that particular video gets to pay you for the information, gets to buy from you, while you go ahead and buy from the company. That's affiliate marketing. Do you get? Another way again that you can actually do affiliate marketing is by promoting tools you already use. For instance, my friend, right, when she got me this particular airpod, this was a birthday gift from last year. When she got me this particular airpod, I don't know how much it is, but let me assume that I was intentional or I wanted a brand deal from this company. I could go ahead and do a video where I'm talking about this particular microphone, my observation about it, its benefits, like really promoting this content. Now when I do this and then maybe they see the video or I tag them to the video, if they like the content, if they get buyers from this particular content, right, I can begin to earn. They can come into a deal with me and I begin to earn. Do you get? So aside the AdSense, you can still make money from affiliate marketing. Another thing again that you can still do is selling digital products. I'll see my friend as an instance, right? She's an online teacher, and currently I'll always say it, that she has made more money from YouTube than even me that showed her the road. She has made more money from YouTube than me that showed her the road. When she started her channel last year, we didn't really even have a particular focus on. That's the only way. All right, so I'm sorry, I need to attend to my baby girl. All right, so my friend actually makes she when we started that channel, we didn't have the big picture. It wasn't so clear. All I knew was we wanted to put her content and be able to reach out to teachers. Yes, I know I was muted. Sorry, I need to mute because I was talking about kitchen things, right? So I'm back. Thank you, Samuel. Enjoying you, ma. Thank you, Samuel. So when she began, and then her second video, I think I already talked about it yesterday also, her second video began to go viral, and people began to reach out to her. Ma, we want to learn, we want to learn, we want to learn. And in a period of, let's say, 3 months, that was from October, yes, October till, yeah, from September, October, November, December. From that period till December, we can calculate that she made nothing less than 700k just by training teachers online. She's not monetized, right? She's still on the process. In fact, I think she'll soon hit 1,000 subscribers, but she's still on the process, and she has already made more money on YouTube than even me, that is the teacher. Are you posting live? Alright, so but the point is you can sell digital products. She currently have an ebook as well that she sells. She just place the link from her seller account on her videos in the description box. People who get to watch the video, she mentions in the video that okay, I have an ebook that you can read. They click on the link and they go and buy without even seeing how or anything. They go and buy. And from her ebook, I think that day we talked about it, I think she said she has made about let's say 40,000 or so from the ebook. Do we get? So you can make money online. You just need to understand how. I always pray this prayer, right? Lord, show me the way about the city. Show me the way to go about the city. If I'm able to know how to properly package myself and position my brand, I think I will not be having I'll be making more sales on YouTube even without YouTube AdSense, right? And madam even told me, say, Virtue, you're not monetized. YouTube will pay you quite alright, but let me tell you the truth. You need more money. So you go look out for brand deals, look out for digital product you can sell. Link your shop, your Instagram shop to or your WhatsApp shop, link it to YouTube so that people can easily buy from you. You need more money. YouTube AdSense is good though, but it's not enough, right? So I just need to bear that in mind. In your niche, whatever niche you're picking, you can go back and ask chat to give you digital product you can sell. People who tell stories, you can sell storybooks. And yes, you can create storybook yourself by yourself. I'm going to drop a video explaining how you can create your own storybook easily. Like you don't need to do any extra work. All you need to do is to get the information from the internet, from your chat box, and then you have a book. I'll drop that video sometime, not now, I don't know when. I'll drop that video later. How you can create a storybook. So, but if you're into stories, you can create a storybook, and at the end of every video, you link the seller details to that storybook. You might be amazed. You never can tell who is going to buy it. You never can tell who wants to see what is in this. They enjoy the very one they watch. They want to see what is in the storybook. You never can tell, right? So it is important that you keep your mind open and keep your heart to more ways to make money on YouTube. Another thing you can still do is being a coach, right? You can do freelance work. You can what's it called? You can do freelance work. You can sell digital products. You can do coaching. You can do different things, right, on YouTube in order for you to make extra money. All right. Okay. Let's move on. So going forward, what is required of you, right? I've talked plenty already. I have given out so many information, and I'm very certain that they are quite understandable. So going forward, what is expected of you? What do you intend? What do I expect you to do going forward? We have already established the fact that at least let me give us this week. From next week, we are all going to be maintaining a schedule, right? If it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, any day you want, so however you want it is that you have planned, we are all going to be ensuring that we maintain posting consistently from next week at a particular time, right? You have your own time. You must not work with mine. Go ahead and work with your own time, but you know they are posting at that time on YouTube. And then you're going to focus on one niche, which we've already also done. I'm happy that people who have been following this class, they have dropped their assignments. I've seen your feedback. I know your niche. I understand what you're actually doing on YouTube. Then your very first video, the next thing you need to do now is this weekend, go ahead and create your very for people who have not done before, right, go ahead and create your very first video. And for those who are already on YouTube, this is not going to be your first video, but this should not be your first intentional video, right? Your very first intentional video where you are putting in the right things that you need to put in. Remember your hook, the value, right? Your click-through rate, your thumbnail, your title, description, and all of that. You need to put all that in place going forward. Then the next thing I need to do again is apart from posting long form content, also go ahead and start posting on your community posts on YouTube. Engage on your community post. It's easily overlooked, but it is very powerful, right? You can get subscribers from there. You can get to build your that's what you call community, right? You can get to build your community from your post. So begin to do community posts, and please bear in mind, don't chase trends. Don't change it too often. I can't overemphasize on this. Don't use I want to edit my videos to perfection that you end up not posting. It's no longer allowed, right? Don't over edit your videos. Do the one that you can. Ensure that it's something that is understandable. Anybody can watch and understand it, right? Don't compare your journey. Don't begin to watch and say, okay, because Mike's son is now at 500 subscribers in 2 weeks, I should also be at 5. No, don't compare your journey with anybody's journey. Your journey is different from mine. if I was going to be comparing my journey, I think I should be crying by now because my friend is almost at 1,000 subscribers. She started in July, and I started, I think, in January or so, and I'm still at 400. You can imagine. She's already at 970 something, and I'm still at 400. If I was going to start crying, I should have been the one crying by now, right? So I'm only trying to encourage you: don't compare your journey. Yours is unique. It's different from every other person's journey. And don't be in a haste. Be patient with the process. You will get there. You will get it right. But let it be that it is worth it at the end of the day, right? Um, what else have I not said? When to expect results? Okay, when do you start seeing results, or when do you expect results? From the very first 60 to 90 days, right? At least your channel should have started building some traction, you should start seeing some changes, right? If you are going to maintain what we have just discussed, you should start seeing some changes at least 30 days, 60 days, 90 days from now. You should start seeing some changes on your channel. And in the next, give yourself some time, right? Like I already mentioned, don't be in a haste. Let's give yourself some time, like 6 months, at most 12 months. Let's see how we can get monetized. It can actually come faster, right? If someone has told me that I can get monetized in 14 days, I wouldn't have believed it. If someone has told me that I can get monetized in, like, I koro watching my watch hours increase. I tell you truth and I lie not, I wouldn't have believed it, but it happened, right? So it can happen for anybody as well. It can happen for anybody as well. So just go ahead and give yourself a time frame. At least, let's say this year just beginning, so between now and December, everyone who took this class seriously should be monetized, and it's very possible, right? It's very, very possible. Okay, all right. Don't forget that YouTube rewards patience. YouTube rewards consistency, clarity, and quality. Do you get? Now, if you put out a content and it's not giving you what you want, don't beat yourself too much about it. Don't be furious with yourself and say, okay, this video is not doing well. Let me go and delete. In fact, let me even still say it. Don't delete any video on your channel. Okay. Unless it is really, really important that video must go. Instead of deleting, unlist it, right? Unlist it or leave it as private, but don't delete any video. Deleting video too often affects the algorithm. It confuses the algorithm. It gets confused. Okay, what's she now posting? Who is this for? So you might even on Facebook. I know on Facebook recently, even on TikTok, I also noticed it. That when you post a video and you come back and then you see just maybe 2 likes of that video after 24 hours, and you're discouraged, you delete that video. Trust me, the next video is going to stall. I am a living witness. I have seen it. It's real. That video is troll. So avoid deleting videos. Instead, unlist them or make them private. But if they must really go, then fine. If you have every reason to make them go, then no problem. Go ahead and delete the video. And let's hope that it won't affect the algorithm that much. But don't also delete too often. Right? Don't go and delete today. I've deleted one. You come back tomorrow because it's not doing well. You delete another one. Nah, allow your channel sometimes to breathe now. Like, it's a business. Allow it to breathe. There are days where you don't get buyers, and then there are days where you make good sales. You treat YouTube like that. There are days where you get views. There are days where you still get low views. Anyone you are facing, right? Just be yourself. Be patient with yourself. Okay. I'm done with the section, right? This is the end of the section. We finally come to the end of the section. The assignment here is for those who are serious, right? Those that will see this video later and watch it and are really serious. I want you to go ahead and create your content. You don't need to send it to me because I might not be able to download it and watch. It might be long. I might not be able to download it and watch. But based on what we have talked about, if you send me a message, send me a message, I'll be on the lookout for your video. Now, I will drop some links after this class. I'll drop some links on our channel, our WhatsApp group. They're explaining how you should post, right? There's a way to post your long form content. There's a way to post your short form content. I have done 2 videos where I explain how you should post. So I'll share that video in our group. And I'm trusting that you will go ahead and watch that video and make your very first post. For those who are just coming up, like this is your first time. And those who are already here, you are going to be filming. When I say already here, like you're already on YouTube, You'll be filming the process, film everything, edit it. You have today's Friday. Okay, today's Saturday. Okay, you have today and Sunday and maybe Monday. You can decide to do Tuesday and Wednesday, any day you choose among those days, right? But go ahead and create your video, right? Tell me that my video is done. Let me be aware. So that by next week I know when to hold you accountable. I know when to ask you, okay, so where's the video? Right? So please go ahead and create the video now, keep it down, edit it, and then I'll drop that link to the video. I'll drop the link to the video. You get to watch it. Thank you. I'll drop the link to the video. You get to watch it, and then you see how to make the post, how to schedule the post. You get to see all of that in that video. All right, is there any question? I don't know who is still here. There's still one person here. Did you have any question? So there are two things that I need us, or rather three things. The very first one, create your video and tell me you have done it. The next one, I need us to create a content calendar. So if you, whenever you get to see this video, I'm expecting to see a content calendar from you, right? Then what's it called? Next week we're going to be posting, right? So we're going to be posting by next week. So the three things I need from you: your content calendar, tell me that you have done the content, and then by next week you're going to be posting it. I want to be in the know. All right, if there's a question, go ahead and ask me in the comment section. If there is none, I think I'll be ending the live stream in let's say 5 minutes. Let me wait 5 minutes because I need to go and join prayers by 5:30. So please, if there's a question, go ahead and drop the question. I'm going to answer you, right? Then lastly, yes, before I get to forget, I have a plan, or I have not a plan, but I have an opening for people who will like to take an advanced class, right? If you like to take an advanced class with me, or you want me to be involved, sincerely, I have a whole lot I'm occupied with, and if unless you pay me for my time, I might not be able to keep responding to every comment, right? It's people who have said, okay, be involved in my growth, be involved with my channel, that I might be able to, give, because you have paid me now, you have hooked me down. So definitely I'll be able to give my attention. Do you get? So going forward, I will not do, but I'm saying I might not have the time to respond to every single question. But if you want to be a part of the advanced class, and you like to, you would like me to say, okay, V, be a part of my journey. I want to check my analytics. I want to see how my video is doing. Is the title good enough? What do you think I should tweak, and all of that? If you want me to do that with you, then yes, do chat me up. The section, right, is going to run for as long as you are on YouTube till you're monetized. Until you're monetized, and I can say, okay, I'm taking a step back, right? But until then, go ahead and hit me up, right? Hit me up. Let's talk about it. My class, one-on-one section is 30,000 naira. But for the sake of this training, I have slashed the price down to 20,000 naira. So for those who are interested in coming from this class, you can pay me 20,000 naira to be a part. I will go ahead and answer the name, coach. To be a part of your journey, you can pay me 20,000 naira for just this month, right? After this month, the price returns back to 30,000 naira. And yes, this is it. Thank you very much for being on this section. Thank you for your time. Thank you for paying attention. Thank you for showing up again and again. People like Mike Sonny, Samuel, EC. I think EC is not here because of the timing. Amaka. Who else has been consistent? Malachi. Thanks to everybody who have shown up for the live class, and for those who have been able to watch the replay. Thank you everyone, right? The one for the day 2, I'm still trying to edit it. I noticed that it has too many network glitches, so my voice kept cracking at different points. If I'm not thinking, probably I can just sit down by myself and do a proper recording for it, like a new recording that doesn't have to do with the class for that one, so people who are going to watch later can benefit properly from it, since the other one is not quality enough. But let's see how that goes. If I can record that class, I'll go ahead and just share all the points, right? Share the points I shared in the class and do a proper video for it so people can benefit properly from that class. Okay, with that being said, if you have a question, drop it. If you don't, I'll soon be out. I'm off. I'm going off in the next 1 minute. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you for for doing this with me. I appreciate you. It's nice actually meeting you. Okay. Did you see the money? Okay. Thanks for doing this with me. It is much appreciated. I don't take your time for granted. All right. See you, everyone. I'll drop more details in the group. For now, do have a blessed evening. Okay. Bye. Okay.
What's wrong with the